Hey Chris, thanks for accepting my request for the video chat. So, can you tell me what is your career about?
Yeah, of course. Very thank you for contacting me. I study biomedical engineering.
Can you tell me this is not like an interview, so you can talk freely.
Okay. Well, I study biomedical engineering. Basically, it's all the technology applied to the health field. So, for example, if of the machines that are in the hospitals or prostheses or all those kind of things, well, you can make them when you study biomedical engineering. Also, you can help in many fields of the health factor. For example, um, I don't know if you're like in a hospital and there's an operation. Mm, Nowadays there must be a biomedical engineering there because of if anything fails or something during the operation, you can do something about it.
Something like that. Do you think that biotechnology and biomedical is similar? Because I think that our
Uh,
careers are related because I can make all the materials, then you can use them.
yeah, it's are certainly very similar because well, we also see a lot of bacteria and all that kind of stuff. We well also I think that both of us are have like a long future during in the investigation field. I don't know how much of investigation there is in your career, but I think there is much.
Hmm. Another thing that I forgot to tell you, you can ask me anything if you want.
About your career, about you, about
About my career. Uh,
but
yeah, continue.
yeah, well, how do you think that they relate your career and my career, biotechnology and biomedical engineering?
As I told you, in my career, we are allowed to create a lot of different materials, and not only that, we can create all the um, I forgot the word, the tools for the medics, for the doctors, for all the engineering. In your case, I think that as I told you 3 times, you can use them.
So, well, yeah, it's just that I don't quite understand why if they're like so well because you say that you also make materials and you also make a lot of technology like processes and all stuff, but I don't see then what's the difference between biotechnology and biomedical engineering because I thought like biotechnology was more applied at the field of I don't know like bacteria or cells or vaccines or all that kind of stuff. So I don't really understand what your field is like all about. Is it all about just technology like biomedical engineering, or you are also applied in vaccines or this kind of stuff?
Well, it depends in the specialty that each people choose. For example, if I would like to have a specialty in food, but there's another other people that is
Specialize.
well that they want to focus in materials, in industry, in factories, in reactors. So I don't know what to say.
Yeah, no. Well, it was like my doubt about it because, well, I certainly didn't quite understand the difference between both of us because you told me that you also make a lot of technology applied to the health field, to the medicine field. Do you also like where places do you can you work in? Like, do you work in a factory? Do you I don't know. I'm talking more about like you. What do you want to specialize in?
I think that in my case, I want to specialize in food and all that kind of stuff. And I think that in your previous question, I can say this that I read an article that some some biotechnology engineering uh, start researching in Brazil some kind of wasp, like a bee, and they found out that they have Dude? Oh, I thought that my computer was dead. uh, yeah, that this wasp have a protein that is related with the cancer. So this biotechnology is start to play with the some enzymes, and it is they told that with this they can found the cure for the cancer. So
That's just interesting.
yeah, I think that this can apply to biomedics in any way.
Uh, Not quite. Well, biomedical engineering is more like the, how do I explain it? I don't know, for example, we don't do researches about cancer, or we don't do researches about all this kind of stuff. We just like make machines or make some kind of things that help people have their life like, um, I don't know. For example, figure a computer or figure a TV. For example, we make the TV, but other people is making the software or the software in the computer or all the things that make the TV work. But we also we only focus in the physical part of the TV. That's what biomedical engineering do. For example, we do a machine that can help you do your research about cancer or can help you like study the cell and all that kind of stuff. Like, but we do not use it to study the cell and that kind of stuff, or we don't use it to make a cancer research. We also, for example, all those kind of machines. I don't know if you know about the machines that help you during an operation. That you can, well, during an operation where your heart is open wide, you have this machine that helps you like circulate your blood across the system, but well, without your heart because well, you're being, you're in a heart transplant. We do that machine, but we do not like do the heart transplant. I don't know. That's what biomedical engineers do. They only do the physical part of the machines or the physical part of those things. We do not focus in researches. You were talking about enzymes. We do study enzymes, but we don't apply those knowledges to biomedical engineering. We only apply them just to know the human body and how can we, well, help it be more productive. I guess I don't really know how to explain it. It's just that we do the physical part. We don't do researches. We don't do investigations like you do. We only do like the engineering work.
Like engineering work.
I don't know if you quite understood me.
Yeah, I understood everything, but it gave me some another questions. Besides all the things that you do, all the machines, what else can you do?
Well, nowadays it's like very popular all these artificial organs, for example, an artificial lung or an artificial. Well, they're talking about an artificial heart nowadays. We also we also have many very extensive field in that stuff. For example, we do use the 3D printers to do
The
organs nowadays. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, and then for example, with all this self cultive, I don't know if you. I believe you do have much to do with all that. The cell cultive, like using cells, taking cells and freezing them, and then putting them in another project, some kind of that. I don't know if you do that in your career.
what? Sadly, we don't.
You don't. Sorry, I thought you did. Uh, well, we use these cells. For example, with a there's been a study recently, or recently talking about 2013, where they took the cells in a rat heart, and they put it into a dead heart that was in another rat. Yeah, it kind of like an organ transplant, but they just use the live cells and they put it into an artificial heart that was made with a 3D printer, and they put it into the new rat, and it kind of worked. Didn't work many long, but it's a field that it's gonna have like a lot of future. That many people are gonna talk about it in the future. That many people are gonna be using artificial organs. That all this organ transplant and everything won't be necessary in the future. So it's another thing we can focus on. Also, as I told you, there are many biomedical engineering that just dedicate to not to investigation, not to making the machines, but taking care of them.
All the things that you said about the artificial organs and all the machines, I knew that already, but as I don't know if I'm gonna stay in my career, and here in León, Guanajuato, there is biomedical. And what are you doing?
Huh?
No, nothing.
I'm
Yeah.
scratching myself.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you asked?
I'm not gonna say anything more.
You're gonna cut this part, aren't you?
Nah, it's okay.
What the fuck? Okay, yeah, keep talking.
Focus. I don't know if I'm gonna stay in my career, so I was thinking in changing to biomedical here in León. So I have the doubt, because I don't know if you can do anything else about anything else besides the machines and besides the artificial organs, because the truth is that I haven't make a research about that. So what can you say?
Well, I love my career. Well, I could tell you to study my career, but I don't really know what you are expecting for. I mean, we do have a lot of physics, we do have a lot of medicine, we do have a lot of mathematics, and many people can't handle that because, well, it's not easy to be having, I don't know, for example, anatomy and then combine it with mathematics and physics. So many people get like frustrated when they try to do it. As I told you, I love my career. I think it's a career that nowadays have like a lot uh, use. Yeah, for example, in the prosthesis field, now it's said that 7 of each 10 people have the need of using a prosthesis. In mostly in elders. So it's a field that it's gonna be very, very big. It is big, but it's gonna grow bigger in the future because we're becoming every day more people. There is more wars. There is more everything. I'm not saying that we're gonna take advantage of it, but I like to use it to help other people. I really like my career. If you want to change to biomedical engineering, I will be very happy because, well, it's not a career that many people study. Right now, in my generation, we're only 40.
Right now,
40 people.
we start here in the OP in my school. We started like 120, and right now we are like 60.
Wow, that's a lot of. And well, if you change, they're gonna be only 59.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna be the only one who changed.
And we're gonna be 41.
Yeah. I don't know. What made you choose that career?
It's a long story, but basically, I love medicine, but I'm not good at it.
Give me some seconds. I'm gonna close the windows for the dog.
It's okay, no problem.
Yeah. They heard me, so they are going to start to bark. A lot. So
Yeah. I was telling you, I really like medicine, but I'm not really good at it. So I knew I couldn't study medicine because I basically suck at it. So what I'm good at is at physics and mathematics. So I wanted to study something that used the physics and mathematics, but I didn't want to leave behind the medicine because it's something that I really enjoy, like the human body and study how it works. It's very interesting for me. So I started to do a research and I found biomedical engineering. Then I went to some forums where people that studied biomedical engineering were talking about their experiences. And I really liked it. I really thought it was a cool career. So I thought, why not? I checked out the plan, and then, well, the first semester I didn't like it very much because like we only had like subjects. We had a lot of chemistry in the first semester, and I don't really like chemistry. But as I well, I didn't like give up. I don't know how to say that. I didn't quit. I didn't quit. That's the word. I didn't quit, but I decided. But I had doubts about leaving the career.
can you make a little hide your camera? Because it starts to cut. Your eyes are like at this size of the lower. Yeah, that's perfect. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But as I like went to second semester, third semester now, I started to enjoy it, and well, I really like it. I wouldn't leave it.
Hmm.
What you
Maybe
thinking about?
I keep thinking that maybe I will change to biomedics.
You think?
Yeah, because like you, I like to know how the human body works. I hate the blood. I hate the blood, but I would like to know how everything else works. And if you say that I can, well, in my opinion, I would like to help the people, and I think that one of the best ways to do that is with prostheses. And I hate my
It's
career until now.
one of the ways, but
Huh?
it's one of many ways that you can help people with biomedical engineering. Well, every machine in a hospital is, well, not every machine in a hospital, but many of the machines in the hospitals are being made by biomedical engineering. Or, for example, I don't know if you heard about the Da Vinci.
No, I have no idea.
Basically, the Da Vinci is a robot that can manage to do an operation.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a video game if you think about it.
Like a what?
It's like a sort of video game. Like the doctor. Yeah. Yeah. For example, like the doctor sticks his hands into some like bulbs that connect the machine, and the machine senses the hands of the doctor, and what the doctor is doing with his hands, the robot is also doing it, but in the operation room. So it's very interesting because you can be being operated where you live in Mexico, Leon.
Yeah.
Well, you can be operated in Leon by a doctor that is in Germany, for example. So it's like very interesting because nowadays doctors have to travel a lot, and there are many specialists that can't perform an operation because of the time that they will spend in the other side of the world, or the people don't have the money to go to look for the doctor across the world. So this machine is really helping in that field. It's already been used, not a lot because it's very expensive, but it will have a very nice future. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, and it's been made by American engineering. Also, the things in the brain and all the stuff. We also do have a lot of field in the brain. All the chips that have been implanted nowadays in the brain and all the stuff that uh, can make blind people see or help a person that can move his sound very good. I don't know. It's not a field that it's been growing a lot, but it will be growing a lot in the future.
Wow.
Yeah.
That convinced me more than my actual career.
It's pretty interesting. Like if you look for it, there are many people that are making a lot of investigations. Right?
Dude, I told you that this video will take only 15 minutes and we have like 21 and
21.
the problem here is that I need to upload it to YouTube, so this will be... we can continue, but I will stop this bit.
Wait, you're gonna upload it to YouTube?
Yeah, I told you.
No, you didn't tell me you were gonna upload it to YouTube.
You can check it, the video later. I will stop recording everything, so wait a minute. Thanks for everything.
Well, no, you're welcome.
Okay, wait, I only wanna stop the video, so thanks.